Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I was thinking to share some information about proposals. When you start to do some kind of research projects, you have to present proposal first. Anyway, you can't avoid writing proposal, right? And then you might think, how should I write proposal? What is the proposal? How should I write it? And you will think about it. Well, proposal is some kind of sculpture and mentioning what are you going to do. What are you going to do? It is kind of roadmap. You're going to do this, you're going to do this, and why you are going to do this, and how you were going to do this, and what happened if you can't do these things, how will you change? And is it enough time? Is it enough money? And then because of that sort of thing, you have to write in one document. It is called research proposal. Yeah, proposing. Okay, so normally the general research proposal is kind of 1,500 words. Most of the research proposal is that kind of limit. The first thing is kind of proposal is like general roadmap of the projects. You will have something about protocol, right? In protocol, you have to write very detail of it. Now it's just proposal. You don't need to write material methods in very long, very detail. So 1,500 words is kind of enough. Okay. What are you going to do first? What are you going to write first? First of all, in every project, there should be a question. In research, there should be something that you don't know. There should be something kind of problem that you want to solve. So, first of all, you need research question. Okay. First of all, you need to point out what is your research question. And then you're going to write rationale. What is rationale? Rationale means why you are going to do this research. Why? Why this research is important to do. Why should we choose this research for you? If I have a funding person, I would say, why should I choose your research? You have to say why should your research is important. So you have to point out all the literature, almost all the literature that already published in that topic, and then you will point out why important and how benefit it is kind of supporting. And then what we're going to do is the aim and objective. Aim and objective is different. Aim is what's your main goal, and then objective is how step are you going to work to achieve your goal. So it's divided. Objective has many. You will do this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then after combining all the objectives, you will achieve your main goal. And next is methodology. We call materials and method. There are different types of research projects. Some are systematic review, some are just the secondary literature, some are primary, clinical, laboratory. Well, that's sort of methodology. So depending on your question, you are going to do qualitative research or quantitative research. What type of research are you going to do? Like so many things, all depends on your research question. Depending on your research question, you will do clinical trial or you will do the systematic review. So you have to decide this. So methodologies, materials methodology is important in some way. Not very important, yeah. But you don't need to write very detailed in the proposal. You can generally just mention it. So in materials method, what you're gonna need is there are different subtitles in it. Material method. You first of all, you will need an ethical approval. Sticker, right? Ethical approval. Ethical approval means if you are dealing with if you are doing systematic review, you still need to have an ethical approval, but it is kind of easy approval. However, if something is related with animal, you need more consent. If something is related with human, even for the human extracted tooth, human tissue, whatever related with human, it is difficult to get an approval. And then what we need is feasibility. Feasibility means is your project is possible. For example, if you have only 1 year and your project situation needs to have 3 years, it means that your project is not feasible. It does not mean that your project is not good. It means that it is not feasible. So it's difficult to choose. Feasibility has kind of time and money. And financially, if your project costs a lot of money and the fundraiser cannot follow that amount of money, well, if you want to do your research on the moon, it's not possible. And then if it is cost too much, it depends on how the offer money and the money you require. So time and money that define the feasibility. And contingency plan. What contingency plans means that you are planning this research, right? But if something happens, there are so many problems that can come during your work. I mean, if you face what kind of problems you might face, you still have to think before doing anything. What problem I might face in the middle of the project. So what it happened, how can we solve it? How are you going to solve it? You have to say it since the proposal step. And then references. References. In proposal, you don't need to use too much references. I mean, extensive references like 30, 40, 50, 70. You don't need it. Maybe 10, 12, maximum 20 is enough for you. But there's no limitation for this. However, in proposal, maximum 20 is kind of enough, I think. Well, this is the proposal that that we always the kind of element that we need to write every proposal. Well, thank you so much for listening. It's time kinds of 9 minutes. Thank you.